Okay, guys, this is my firehouse experiment. Again, this is nothing official. This is just my nerd brain kicking in and just wanting to see how this plastic cardboard box was going to burn. Again, my wife and I got a new bed and a new mattress bed and a frame sent to us. So this was the packaging that it came in. So I'm getting ready to light this, and the cardboard lights off like you typically would expect. The old materials, natural products, those types of things. With the heat source, lights off nice, pull the heat source back, kind of lets up a little bit. So then we move over to the plastic. Again, nothing official. This is just dinking around behind the station. So we get the plastic to cooperate just a little bit, and it starts to light off. It takes off. That's what we expect with plastic products. In my mind, I know that this is just a cardboard, or this is just a plastic box. But let's think out in the field, out in our homes, our warehouses. This came from a warehouse. This was stored in a building. Not just one plastic shipping box, but hundreds, maybe even thousands. What's your fire tactics inside of this warehouse if this is the material that's inside? Our furnishings in our homes today are made out of similar materials. Is our fire flows appropriate? Is our staffing appropriate? Am I using this thermal imaging camera for a scene size up? Looking at this particular experiment in front of us, you saw, or you can see, the cardboard box is struggling to burn. Look at old UL NIST videos, from old materials to new materials. This is exactly what you're seeing right now. Think about the siding, the styrofoam wrap on houses today. It's going to burn very similar to what you're seeing on the right-hand side. We have to be good at our jobs. We have to be good at getting the line in place, getting the proper water flow. Maybe flow water on the exterior to buy yourself some time. Our staffing may not allow us to get inside right away. We have to buy ourselves some time. That's what the transitional attack, exterior water flow, and then getting inside to do our searches. We still have to search these buildings. We're going to be crawling through this nasty smoke. We're going to be feeling a lot more heat in these situations. But we still have to be good at our job. Just because we say there's new materials and the fires burn faster and hotter doesn't stop us from being efficient and proficient on our fire grounds. This next thing that comes up on the right hand side kind of caught my interest a little bit. I move it down, fire kind of dies down a little bit. I light one corner with the torch, but this is kind of reminds me of how siding and that plastic styrofoam wrap that you see homes get insulated with kind of reminds me on how that would burn very quickly in that vertical position or fuel load orientation. Again, this is just that nerdy brain that I saw this, and it just made me think about our materials and how fast they burn, their rates, and does my department correlate with how these things are progressing in our homes? That's what I was thinking about this evening when I did this. And watch how quick this thing just shoots straight up the wall, straight up the outside wall to the attic space. Those are the scenarios that are playing in my mind when I'm watching this and seeing it. And then look at that cardboard; it's still struggling to burn. Old classic materials versus the new modern materials. Are we ready for it? Is your first line in place ready for these materials? GPMs versus BTUs. Can you search that room quick? Can you VES or VEIS, whatever you want to call it, that room in and out efficiently, proficiently? When I see these things, these are the things that I'm thinking about. So once I got my fix on my little nerdiness, I put it out, and I started putting these videos and collecting some of my thoughts with it as well. So take it for what it is. maybe this kind of sparks your creative brain into doing some experiments, looking at other materials, and kind of messing around at the firehouse. Be bold, do something different, and think outside the box. Think differently than what you've always have been told, or whatever your organization sees as the normal uh, operations. It's okay to be different. Don't be ashamed of that. Coming up to the end of this video, all I gotta say is be aggressive, be intelligent, and know your equipment, know your capabilities, and most importantly, enjoy this job and enjoy learning. Take care and have a great 4th of July.